So what if them niggas made more? I knew my time was coming, had to wait for it. So every night a nigga pray for it. Ain't no going back, the only way is forward. See, some people they wasn't made for it. That rollie spread my wrist like I was made for. And they hating, but what's the hate for? Fuck we stopping, fuck we need breaks for. Yeah. Hey Fox family and Fox dolls, it's your girl Lauren Fox, the girl that's gonna always make your day, help you slay, and keep that beautiful smile on that beautiful face. Hey girlfriend! Hope you guys missed this beautiful face because I miss my lovely Fox family and Fox dolls. As you guys can see, I came up with a name to call my supporters. Obviously, you guys see the title of this video, why I went MIA, how I started a company, and why I started a company. Fox family, of course, you know, I've been calling you guys that for the longest. Fox family is like my YouTube subscribers, my supporters, woo, 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 Fox family all day, every day. And Fox dolls is actually the new name I came up. So it's like Fox family is like unisex guys and girls, and Fox dolls, the ladies and gentlemen, is gonna be the ladies that's wearing my pasties, sharing it to me so I can put it on IG, on the website. If you're wearing my pasties and you're wearing my sparkle sets, you are my Fox doll, honey. Send those pictures in so you can get featured, girl, because the Fox family and the Fox dolls slay. Like, can we get some snaps? Can we get some snaps? But yes, guys, let's get into the tea of this video. All the good tea, you know, I got you. I'm always be honest. So I'm gonna start this video off with why I went MIA because it kind of like falls into sequence and falls into order. Why I went MIA. Okay, so if you guys know me, like the real Fox family, Fox dolls, like, you know, you would know that I was working in a salon on 5th Avenue for about 2 years, like from 2016 to 2018. I left that job in January. Like, I left that job, I'm like, you know what? I'm just ready to be my own boss. Like, I'm tired. I just was so tired. I was just so frustrated. I feel like I wasn't getting paid enough, you know? And I'm just like, bitch, it's time for you to boss the fuck up. You don't want to work for people, so why are you continuing to work for people? I was becoming so drained. I was becoming like really drained, really overwhelmed with like working, knowing that that's not something that I really wanted to do. Like, it was just sucking all the life and all the energy out of me. So in October of 2017, I came up with the idea that I was gonna leave my job in January 2018. Like, you know, just giving myself some time to like save my money up. Like, all right, this is gonna go right. Okay, cool. So, you know, now the months is flying by. Like, time waits for nobody. That's one thing I'm gonna tell you guys. Time waits for nobody. Like, don't sit there and procrastinate. Don't sit there and wait. If you want to do something, get up off your ass and do it now. Like, save the excuses, save everything, just do it. So back to my story. So didn't know like what, I know I wanted to just be a boss, but I didn't know exactly to what. Like, I was making wigs and stuff like that. I was doing people's hair, but I knew being a hairstylist wasn't like my ultimate goal. If you guys check out my website, you'll see that on the about page. You'll see like the details of what I wanted to do and that. Okay, I'm leaving my job in January. That's the only thing that I had in my head. Boom, 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 boom. October from January just like jumped really fast, and I'm just like, oh shit, we're in January. So I put my 2 weeks notice in and I left my job like the second week of January. But I also was planning my 23rd birthday party, and I was at a point, I was so overwhelmed. I was like, I just want to cancel this party. I don't want to have a party. Like, I'm just so over it. Like, I was just going through so much things in my head, which we'll get to. And I'm just like, I just don't want to have a party. I just want to cancel my party. My mom was like, you know, it's honestly too late to cancel your party. Like, we're in the second week of January. Like, we're gonna just have to go through with it. And I'm just like, ugh, I just didn't want to be bothered with anyone, because that's another thing with me. Like, I get to myself a lot, especially like if I'm stressed. Sometimes I get to myself a lot. I get very distant from everyone. Like, if you're not my immediate family that lives in the same house as me, like, I get very distant. It's nothing personal. Like, my real friends, like the ones that's been around for a while, they know that. So during the time I was like planning to leave my job, and I actually left my job, I was like in a down spiral. Like, I was smoking so much weed. Like, I felt like I went through a whole drug addiction. Like, I was smoking so much weed. I was just smoking every single day, like 3 times a day. Like, I just felt like I lost myself, you know. That's one thing I also want to tell you guys. If you're feeling some type of emotion or some type of pain, you know, do not use a substance to make you feel better. Do not use alcohol, do not use weed to fill that void, because one thing I guarantee you is once that substance wear off, you're still gonna feel that same exact pain. Weed, for some reason, it makes me feel very sleepy, so I would just smoke, sleep, sleep, smoke, sleep, sleep. It was like 3 things that I started realizing. I'm realizing, like, 1, Chantel, all you're doing is sleeping, like smoking and sleeping, smoking and sleeping. 2, I started losing a lot of weight. Like, I lost 17 pounds due to stress and smoking mixed together. Like, I'm already a small girl, so like losing 17 pounds for me, I hated it so much. Like, I hated it. Like, I looked in the mirror one day and I'm like, yo, this is not you. Like, you need to like really get your head out of your ass and figure out what you're gonna do. I was jobless from January, February, March, April, May. So for 4 months, like, I went without having a job. I was just in the house. During this transition of my life, like, I was also stressed out. I was dealing with like a lot of betrayal. I was dealing with a lot of backstabbing, and I just didn't know how to deal with a lot of the bullshit. So I was using weed to fill that void. Like, I would just smoke. I was just like, oh, what the fuck is going on with my life, you know? One thing I will say is when God is preparing you for another step in your life, you're gonna see so many changes that you may not understand at that very moment. You know, you may not understand why you and your right hand are friends no more. You may not understand why a lot of your friends folded on you and all this stuff. You may not understand, but you're gonna get the picture, honey, I promise you. I legit cut off 95% of my friends during this transition. Like, 95% of my friends had to go, because like, if your friends is not serving you no purpose, if you feel like they dead weight and they holding you back, you gotta cut it loose. It may hurt you, you may not understand at the moment, but God told me, like, these are not your friends, and I had to just let them go, you know? So I was dealing with that, and I was smoking. Obviously, if I'm jobless for 4 months, like, my savings is running low, my money is running low, so I'm really thinking, like, how are you gonna get this money up? So of course, like, on the side, I would still be making people's wigs, but like, I didn't really have like a lot of consistent clients. Like, I could depend on their money to help me survive. Like, that's not how, like, you know, it was set up. Thinking of some fast ways to make money, like as far as have money in my pocket, and I'm just thinking. So I was just laying down and I'm just like, you know, what do you want to do? Like, you know that you don't want to be a hairstylist. You know that that's just like your side hustle to like put money in your pocket. But what do you want to ultimately do as far as putting food on the table for yourself and for your family, honey? Like, what do you want to do? And I swear, I just feel like God spoke to me that night. Like, this one April night, I feel like God spoke to me. So I'm just laying down. I'm like, you know, think about the things you like and think about the things you don't like. These like random thoughts are just coming to my head. Like, I hate wearing bras. I love modeling. Love my body. So then God spoke to me. He's like, pick up your phone, you know? When God speaks, you better listen, honey. I want to just go on Instagram. And I went on Instagram. And I was just strolling on Instagram on like the explore page, and I seen pasties, and I was just like, that's cool, like that's really cool. And I was just like, God is speaking to me for a reason. So he's like, put your phone down now, brainstorm, which I did. There was a point in time where I was just like shooting photo shoots just for the fun of it, because I'm like, oh, I want to shoot this look and I'm gonna shoot this look. I'm sitting there brainstorming, I'm like, yeah, I'm doing photo shoots and they looking really sexy, they looking really good, but am I bringing in an income with these photo shoots, or am I just doing these photo shoots, you know? So when the pasty idea came into my head, it's like ding 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 ding. It was just like so many, like, imagine just won the lottery. It was just like so many bells ringing off in my head, and I'm just like, well, I don't like bras. I love taking sexy ass pictures. Why not brand myself and brand a product with these pictures that I'm gonna be taking? So that's when I thought about the pasties, guys. I was like, oh my God, God is so powerful. How about you just cover the nipple and, you know, you free to take? So I'm just like, woohoo, Chantel, it's coming to you. And by the way, my sister helped me come up with a slogan for my brand. Shout out to you, Relly. And the slogan that we came up with is actually cover the nipple, free to tit. I love, love, love it, because it's like you're still free, you're still being a woman, you showing your body because you love it so much. You don't give a fuck what nobody say, but you freeing that tip, but that nipple is covered. So they still wondering, how that nipple look though? Funding the dream. May comes and I'm just like, what the fuck I'm gonna do? I know I didn't want to work another regular 9 to 5, but I knew I was gonna have to do something to like stack my money up and invest into the company that I was ready to launch. And I was just like, what the fuck, like what is not a regular 9 to 5 but you can make some money? So I just thought about bottle girl. My funds was not it at the moment. It wasn't. So I'm just like, I was frustrated. So now May comes and I actually find like a little bartending thing, a bottle girl thing that I did for 3 days. I only did it for exactly 3 days and then I did. It was like a few reasons why I only did it for 3 days. Like one reason was because, like I said, I was smoking a lot of weed. I wasn't in my right state of mind a lot of the time, so I feel like I was more vulnerable to put myself in dangerous situations, not being the regular Chantel, the authentic Chantel that I am now in front of this camera to you today. Like not high, completely sober. So being in that party environment and like the high states I used to be in, not at work, but for example if I was smoking at the beginning of the day, like it would just linger on. And I'm just like, that was one reason I didn't want to be in that environment. I didn't really feel like completely 100% safe. Two was because like I was going in to stack to get a check, you feel me? I was going in to stack up some bread, you know, put it to the side to invest in my company. However, like my parents, I wouldn't say they're like reserved, but they're like reserved and overprotective a little bit. Even I'm 23 years old, they still get overprotective. Coming home late at night and stuff, so my parents was like getting a little bit worried. They're like, oh my god, like this is just not, I just don't feel like this is for you. So I'm just like, I don't care what y'all saying. Like, you know how you just don't want to hear nothing that your parents are saying, like you just on a mission to do what you want to do and that's it. I'm like, I don't care, I'm just going there to stack some money up and that's really it. And honestly, I'm gonna be quite honest with you guys, I wasn't making like bread there, like oh my god I gotta be back because I'm making millions or I'm making mad money. Like it was nothing like that. It's because I didn't really have anything as far as financially, so I wanted to have something. That's one thing about me, I don't ask anybody for nothing. Like even my parents, like they be like, you need to stop being so independent. Like I don't ask nobody for nothing. So even when they was holding me down, like I wasn't like, oh can you hold me down? Like nah, it's just I can't. Like I feel like I'm a boss bitch. Like I gotta get up and get it on my own, you feel me? Some nights I'm only walking out with $80, $70. So it wasn't like I was making bread. I was just making some money that I didn't have at the moment, which was cool with me because I'm just like, I have a little something on the side until like I figure out how the fuck I'm gonna get these funds in. So afterwards, like when my parents had that talk with me, I'm like, you know what, they are right. Like I am being shortchanged, but I was accepting the fact because I'm just like, I want some money, like I need to get this money up, whatever. After I left like the bottle and service job, I'm just thinking like, what do you want to do? Like you need something that can like bring this money in, so what do you want to do? I remember when I was like 17, I always wanted to work at Hooters. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do a walk-in to Hooters, and that's exactly what I did. As soon as I walked in, I told to the manager I got the job on site. So that's what I'm currently doing now to like invest in my company still. I'm working at Hooters as a waitress. I will actually do a video on that. Like if you guys have questions about like how to get into Hooters, like what's the tea on Hooters, I would definitely make a video about that. That's when I started saving, stacking bread. Saving money, putting money into the company, saving money, putting money into the company. You would have never known like 4 to 5 months ago I had a negative balance, and now my balance is beyond negative, like as far as coming out of negative balance. And I'm just so grateful for God, because like you could be in one spot one day, but as long as you believe in yourself and believe in your dreams, you can be in the next spot in another. And that's why I also think meditation, because it helps you to connect with yourself. It helps you like get to know your inner emotions, your inner feelings, all of those things. I'm also big on energy, guys. Like I'm a very, very energy person. Like being that my energy is so high and positive, like I can feel vibrations, I can feel energy from people from left to right. If it ain't good, I don't want it. So I was becoming more in tune with that, you know, more in tune with the vibrations and like positivity. I've always been a positive person, but I was becoming more in tune with myself, which I absolutely loved. On May 18th, I remember the exact day, like on May 18th, I went on all my social media platforms and I deactivated everything. I deactivated my Facebook, I deactivated my Instagram, and I just didn't post on YouTube at all. Like I went MIA for 4 months. So a lot of people was like, why, where's Telly? Like where did she go? Yada yada yada. The reason that I deactivated all my social media accounts is because honestly, social media will always be there. Like I was in a place where I wanted to get myself together. I wanted to get myself sober. Social media will legit always be there. Morning, noon, day, night, it will always be there. So I'm like, if I just take some time off for me, like to better me, I'm good. Like, you know, I'm good. Like Instagram, the followers, the Facebook, it doesn't matter to me as long as I'm getting me right. That's gonna always be there, but your time is not gonna always be there. So I made a decision to get on social media to get myself right, to get me right, to get me back in the game, you feel me? So when I got low, I was also using that time as productivity, getting how I want my packaging to look. You know, I was really busting my ass. I'm not gonna sit up here and lie to you guys like, oh, it was easy, it was a piece of cake. Like, no. I was busting my ass. I was learning terms that I didn't know about. I was learning about LLC. I was learning about trademarking. I was teaching myself these things. Google is your friend, guys. Take business classes. That's what I was doing. I was searching up professor seminars. I was doing shit because I knew this is what I really wanted to do. I was putting the blood, sweat, and tears into it. I was educating myself on the background. That's exactly what I was doing on my downtime. I also was creating my packaging. I designed them myself. Like, here's a pasty card. This is like where the pasties go, like in the middle. And here's the slogan that me and my sister came up with. Cover the nipple, free the tit. And y'all know I love my pink. Y'all know, I know, y'all know. And also when you make an order, you'll get the pasty girl, which I designed myself as well. It's like a girl lifting up her shirt and you can like see the pasties, cause we freeing that titty, but we covering that nippy, you heard me? It has like directions on how, you know, you apply your pasty, how you take your pasty off, and also tips on how you can get yourself on the website, on the Instagram. I'm gonna actually share the details with you guys on how to get yourself up on the website and up on the Instagram. So it says, send us pictures wearing your LFB pasties, your Lauren Fox brand pasties. Get featured on the LFB page and website, honey, at the LF brand, and use hashtags the LF brand, LF Fox doll, the LF brand pasties, so we're sure to see you. I also designed this silk bag where it says Lauren Fox, and it has like, if you guys don't know, I'm very bow-legged and pigeon-toed, so it has like a bow-legged little fox on it with the website name at the bottom. I'm super in love with these bags. If you order 5 or more pasties, they're gonna come in this bag. But I don't only sell pasties, I also sell sparkle sets. So sparkle sets automatically come in this bag. I'm gonna show you guys the sparkle sets. I love it. Like I said, pink is my favorite color, but if sparkles was a color, y'all know it'll be my favorite too. Here's how the sparkle sets look. It's like a little side thong on the side top. Sparkle diamond sets. I just kept my faith in the Lord. I kept my faith in myself and my dreams. Keep telling myself that I could do it no matter the obstacles that I was facing. Me being financially unstable, not having a job. I was putting in my head like, Chantel, no matter what you're going through right now, you can do it, and don't let nobody tell you can't. And that's what I want to share with you guys. Like, you definitely can do it. Don't let nobody shit on your dreams. Don't let nobody shit on your ideas. Most of the time, just keep your ideas to yourself. You don't got to tell nobody, but you gonna definitely show them. That's what you got to be in the mindset is like, don't be too quick to run to a person like, oh, I got this idea and I'm gonna do this. Like, no, put it into yourself. Like, yo, I got this idea and I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna show them I'm gonna do this. You don't gotta make no announcements. Move in silence. I feel like the best way to move is in silence, guys, you know? Don't let nobody know what you're doing. Just come out, drop it, hit it on like boom. Now you see what the fuck I was doing. I also, guys, on my website, it's not just about shopping. I have a motivational blog up there for you guys where you can go check out my motivational posts, and I promise you it will make you feel motivated, it will make you feel inspired, it will make you feel like, yo, I'm about to get off my ass and do my shit. If you feel in a depression, it will definitely help you transform out of your depression, because I want to see my people win, you know? I want to see my Fox family, I want to see my Fox dolls, I want to see my friends, I want to see my family, I want to see everybody win, because you definitely could win. Just look at your role model for a quick second. Just take 2 seconds to think about who your role model is. Now just think back. They wasn't always that person that you're imagining them to be. They wasn't always rich. They wasn't always wealthy. They came from somewhere. And just like you come from somewhere. So don't let nobody take that away from you, you know? You come from somewhere. You're one person. That's your uniqueness in itself. Be you. Check out my blog post about how life is not a race. I feel like people get into a depression when they feel like they're racing or they gotta keep up with somebody. Life is not a race, baby girl, baby boy. It is not. Shop with me, get inspired with me, get motivated with me. I love you guys so much. To all the people that truly fuck with me, to all the people that genuinely support me. Like, my voice is getting a little cracky, but I just want to let y'all know I love y'all. I I appreciate y'all. Y'all make me happy to like see someone genuinely support me, because I don't get that a lot. And I just want to say thank you so much, guys. Thank you so very much for being a part of this platform with me, being a part of the Fox family, the Fox dolls. I'm humbly grateful. Like, I'm so grateful to be able to start my own company. Like, you guys don't understand the overwhelming joy that I have. Like, it's crazy. Last but not least, before I turn this video off, guys, I also want to say major key is to invest into yourself. You know, the money that you're using to go to parties with, to pop bottles with, to buy weed with, you could be using that money to invest into your dream, to invest into your goals, because that's what I did. I'm not gonna say it was just $100 and I opened my company. Like, no, it took proper planning, it took proper investments, and like I said, now I'm here. Invest into yourself. I don't care if it costs $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. You can save up into that portion and you can start living in your dreams. I inspire you to do so. Invest into yourself, invest into your dreams, invest into you, invest into a better you. You know, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for being a part of the Fox family and the Fox dolls. I love you guys. As always, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and become a part of the family and get some love, you know, smooches. I love you guys so much.